So last year, the school's focus was it was my favorite goal, the goals and criteria, and it's a social awareness compels to action. So when we study ancient China, we also study what goes on in contemporary China, and we looked at the social problems they have in China, whether it be pollution or the economic disparity, or we also looked at the political inequity in China. And so we want these kids to have this awareness, but then like, how do we have the kids then be able to act on that? So I wanted them to be able to do something to somewhat address those social issues in China to better understand modern China. And along that line, I was also aware that we hadn't really given all the kids a initial exposure to computer science. So I've read research that in sixth grade, computer science, it's a critical year to introduce kids to computer science because kids don't yet have kind of built-in stereotypes about if it's for them or not. So if you expose all kids to it, you can kind of increase interest in computer science, especially among girls. So what I decided to do last year was to create a unit where after we study the social problems in China, to take about 3 weeks and have the kids design a mobile app that addresses one of these social problems we studied. So we use this program. It's a development tool called MIT App Inventor, which allows kids to be introduced to programming structure and using block coding, and they're able to design and create a functional mobile app for an Android device. So that really worked well with our China unit because Android's the largest phone base, or it's the largest market in China. And also, China increasingly is the largest app market in the world. So it was a really great way to kind of build multicultural understanding and just kind of introduce globalization to the kids because they see that there's this like rising tech and online market in China that they weren't really aware of before. So that's how this project came about. And then so we teach kids graphic design, we teach them international marketing, we teach them how to do cultural sensitivity and do international business, and then how to graphically design and code their prototype, and then they do their pitch to a panel of 5 to 8 judges, which are made up of parents from the Sacred Heart Body who act as Chinese investors, and then they have to demo and pitch their app to them. So that happened last week on May 16th, and that's the second year we've done this. So through this project, all 72 kids are exposed to a very authentic kind of lean startup model that shows them how software is developed, and we help them. They set up Scrum boards, which is a process for software developers to keep track of the team and feedback and testing that they have to do. So they really got a chance to feel like what a startup's like, kind of be like on Shark Tank, and also kind of increase their interest in China and also in computer science.
Hi, I'm Tyler.
Hi, I'm James.
I'm Hank.
And I'm Jess.
And this is our app, Clash of Classes. So, in our app, we have your home screen, and this is basically an app that helps kids learn. So, if you hit play, you can choose a subject, and then you can type the question. And James will take you through the question.
So this question is: Earth is made of copper or bronze, and if you get it wrong, like none of the above. Right, sorry. Then you get it correct, and it goes to a correct screen. And then you can play, and let's go math, and then you can go math question. And then what is 56 times 72? And if you click this one, it's wrong. So this one is right, so you got it right. And it's an awesome app. Yeah. Tyler will take you through the store.
So here is the store, and these are stars that you can use to play the game. They are completely optional, but you can get better at it. You can do better stuff if you buy it. So yeah, and here's Joe.
So this app is mostly geared towards the middle class and poor children in China. We geared this app towards things that they would need to have a successful future and also prepare for the large test that gets them into the college of their choice.
And thank you for watching, and this is our app, Clash of Classes.
For middle school, and this is true for almost anyone of any age, is that this hands-on is definitely has been a very powerful aspect of this project. So the fact that students are working within teams of 3 to 4, and in this project they're often working with students they haven't worked with before because all the students had to do initial pitches, and they were placed on teams based on the concepts that they were interested in.
And this is our app to give. So first, you can either make an account or log in. So I'm going to make a new account. I'll fill this in and I'll submit. Then we have multiple pages you can go to. So you could go to locations, find a place to volunteer. So I click on this place. It gives me what I want to do, either if I wanted to volunteer, what supplies I need, and then I can go back to the home. And then we can go to donate, which Jack won't take.
And we have connections with PayPal, so you can donate through PayPal. So you choose your amount, you submit, you check out with PayPal. And if you don't have a card, you can check with the card, but otherwise you log in, and then you can pay.
And then we also have things like, well, it teaches you how to volunteer, how to get interested, poverty and quizzes, which it teaches you about poverty, and you can take a quiz to see how much you know. So it'll tell you some facts. You'll fill out the quiz, submit, get your answer, and you can donate or go back to home. And then this is our mission. Chat box is where celebrities tweet about what they're doing on To Give. And then that's it. Oh, and My Smileys, which tells you, because you can, Smileys are points, so then if you earn Smileys, you get more points. So you can have teams or individual, and you can be kings of locations, which means you have the most Smileys. So this just updates you on that. That's our
Yes,
app.
so it's basically an app for 2Gs, which are like the really rich people in China, to volunteer. It helps them volunteer, whether it's like they can just pay or it teaches them locations that they can volunteer at.